Marvel fighting games have always been a staple in the FGC, whether it be X-Men Children of the Atom, Marvel Superheroes, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, MVC 2, and of course, UMVC 3, which is my favorite fighting game of all time, even though it's having some fierce competition as of late for that spot. But with Marvel Tokon being out, drop your teams in the comments, we are now in a time again where Capcom is not the only ones making Marvel fighting games. Some of you might be familiar with games like X-Men Mutant Academy 1 and 2, and X-Men Next Dimension. Those X-Men are sure a popular bunch. It's like the last time we didn't include those guys, things didn't go too well. I would like to take a closer look at another game some of you might have seen recently, and a game that is the originator of a famous Marvel vs. Capcom mechanic.
Marvel Comics Avengers in Galactic Storm!
Avengers and Galactic Storm, based loosely on the comic Avengers Operation Galactic Storm, was developed by Data East, who are definitely no strangers to fighting games. Galactic Storm released exclusively on arcades 1 year after Children of the Atom. This is quite literally the second Marvel fighting game ever made. I went into this game not expecting much, but it left me quite impressed, so I hope you find this game just as cool as I did. When you put your quarter into the machine, you will be greeted with two options, Story Mode and Versus Mode. Story Mode tells the story of the Avengers intercepting a war between the Shi'ar and the Kree. Fight through the story mode as your favorite Avengers like Captain America, Black Knight, I think I've seen him before, Thor, Thunderstrike, and Crystal. I like Crystal. Fight through 4 Kree fighters before facing the final boss. Story mode can also be enjoyed with a friend. You can even team up together to do story mode exclusive team supers. Versus mode is what you expect. You can fight other people to see who's the best Galactic Storm player in the arcade. This mode also gives you access to the 4 Kree fighters from the story mode. If no one joins you on the cabinet, cause you know, they're probably playing Coda, the game will take you straight to arcade mode with your selected fighter. Galactic Storm is a 4-button fighting game, 2 punches and 2 kicks. Input various classic fighting game inputs to get a special move. Hit your opponent enough times and they'll become dizzy. You also have a super meter which is mostly filled by using special moves, or taking damage. This meter can be used for doing super attacks, or using the game's most important and most influential mechanic, assist. Yes, this is the very first fighting game to feature assist characters. We truly do owe a lot to this game. This is where some more recognizable characters like Iron Man and Thor are hidden. Now, let's talk more about our heroes and villains of Galactic Storm.
Captain America!
Cap plays very similar to his MVC counterpart, but is more of a shuttle this time around. He of course has a shield toss that can be either thrown high or low. The low attack has to be blocked low. Another good thing about this move is that it's excellent for building meter, letting him get more assists if you allow him to zone. Don't think you can start engaging in projectile wars, because he has a reflector which can also build meter on whiff. He has a DP in which he kicks upward into the air, and it's also good for ending combos. Rising Shield is also a good anti-air, but also good for block pressure, as the light version is safe on block. He even has his signature charging star. It doesn't block projectiles, but it's a good way to get in. Choose Cap for a fighter who has options for everything.
Thunderstrike!
Thunderstrike is kinda the grappler of the roster, at least the only one with a grab that can't be blocked. Thunderbomb is a very weird move, as sometimes it doesn't like to come out, or the distances that it can reach is sometimes very inconsistent. But if you Tiger Knee it, you can do it very low to the ground and grab a standing opponent. But with Thunderstrike, you will mostly be using his projectiles, like Hammer Bolt, which is a high projectile that can be ducked, and Thunderwave hits lower to the ground. Thunderbolt comes down from the sky, and he has a physical special move, Tornado. He swings his hammer and hits the opponent a few times. Pick Thunderstrike if you like a character with zoning capabilities and a command grab.
Yeah! The winner! You're finished! Black Knight!
Black Knight is a very fast rushdown character that can stick to the opponent like glue. Saber Rush helps him get in with an attack. This move is a Rekka and has 3 additional follow-ups. Use Saber Upper to stop all air approach. Somersault Kick can also be used as a DP. Use Saber Cutter to get a lot of damage and lock your opponent down. And don't even dare try to zone him out, because he also has a reflector. Black Knight is truly a formidable fighter.
Perfect. The winner! Crystal!
Crystal is another fast character like Black Knight, but is a lot more projectile focused. Flame Blast is her fastest projectile and her most spammable. Earth Tremor, she stomps the ground and creates a shockwave that attacks the foe. This move must be blocked low. Use Wind Tunnel as an anti-air. And her last projectile, Meteorite, can be charged up to various levels. You can press the kick button to release the move early. If you want to rush down with Crystal, use Inferno Rush to get in. Choose Crystal for a character that offers rushdown and zoning.
Perfect. The winner!
Before we talk about the other half of the roster, let's take a moment to talk about the assists available to the Avengers. First, we have Iron Man, who comes down and shoots a beam full screen. This is good for controlling space and locking the opponent down. Next, we have Thor, who comes down with a near full screen lightning attack. Vision is a fast homing anti-air attack. Lastly, we have Giant Man, who does a full screen attack that if he connects with it, he grabs the opponent and squeezes them. Make sure to stay out of his grasp.
You're not gonna make that big to stick his hand up my ass as you.
Giant Man! Shatterax!
Shatterax is the zoner of this game, and the only character in the roster with a hover. Use Death Beam to harass your opponent from afar, or use his other projectile, Capture Pack, to put the opponent into a capture state. Use his air-only move, Blast Attack, to attack someone in the air. Remember, all air special moves can be done instantly from a jump. His last special, Death Charge, he summons a field around him, dealing damage to the foe. Pick Shatterax if you love zoners.
Perfect. The winner! Supremo!
I would call Supremo the resident grappler of the game if it weren't for all his grabs being blockable. Tentacle Slam is his first command grab, and it surprisingly has a lot of range. If the move does not connect, Supremo will move his tentacle up and down with an active hitbox. Blocking or jumping into this move will cause you to get grabbed. His other command grab, Torture Capture, will make the opponent dizzy upon hit. Supremo even comes equipped with a projectile, Death Ray. Bioslide is a slow-moving attack that hits low. This move is extremely slow and usually not worth it. Tentacle Smash, he leaps into the air and attacks with his tentacles. Choose Supremo if you like big green dudes.
Perfect. The winner! Korath.
Korath is a super fast rushdown mix-up character. I would like to talk about one of his command normals first before we get into the specials, because it is very important to his game plan. Jump Down Heavy Kick. This move provides him with an instant air overhead, and this move knocks down on hit, allowing you to go for another mix. Now let's talk about all his headbutt special moves, like Berserker Charge, Berserker Climb, Berserker Dive, Berserker Barrage. Oops, wrong game. Plasma Field, he creates a green energy ball in front of him, and his last special move, Beta Baton Bash, is a mash move. Choose Korath for a fast mix-up character.
Perfect. The winner! Dr. Minerva.
Finally, we have my favorite character in this game, Dr. Minerva, and she is one of the fastest characters in the game, and the only one with a wall claim. Use Surge Dive to get on the opponent. This can also be done in the air. Rage Stinger is a forward advancing attack that's safe on block, and this move has 3 additional follow-ups. Eruption Driver, she lunges forward and grabs the opponent. This is not a command grab. Jawing Knee is her DP. Drill Kick is her dive kick attack. Due to the rules of the game, she can do this move very low to the ground, and builds meter, allowing her to always have full screen presence with assist. Choose Dr. Minerva if you always want assist available. Now, let's talk about the assist available to the Kree. Ultimus shoots a total of 4 projectiles across the screen. Ronan comes crashing down, attacking the opponent. Atlas runs across the screen, and when he attacks the opponent, they become dizzy. Sentry is a super fast get off me assist. This is good for taking your turn back. And now we have the final boss of Galactic Storm, Core. He is a heavily projectile based boss, so you'll have a hard time getting in. And if you do somehow manage to get in, he has the best assist in the game. He has a beefed up version of Sentry that shoots projectiles across the screen, and they all must be blocked high. How many attempts will it take you to beat Core? Galactic Storm will eventually release to mediocre reviews, often being cited as not bad, but not great. And yet, compared to the games Capcom was putting out during that time, Galactic Storm was not going to win over most people. But personally, I thought this game was very enjoyable. And I think it's definitely worth your time to at least check this out once. And although this game is mostly forgotten, it still has an influence on the games we love to play today. So next time when you decide to call an assist, remember to thank
Marvel Comics Avengers in Galactic Storm.
Thank you for reaching the end of the video, and if you like this type of content, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell. But I wanted to take this time to update you on stuff that's happening to this channel. I will obviously keep doing these types of videos, and I will start streaming. Honestly, I'll stream fighting games like Avatar, 2XKO, Tokon, maybe Street Fighter 6, and Fatal Fury. And for all those games I've mentioned, I'll also be making guides, so that will start appearing on the channel too. And I also want to be streaming non-fighting game stuff as well. Here are the games that I'm interested in. Oh, and also make sure to check my community posts, because I'll update you on any changes and other additions to the channel on there. And also, I'll be adding another type of fighting game videos to my channel. If anyone who's familiar with my The Worst Player series, which only has 2 episodes, that's coming back, but it's going through an evolution. And it'll be very different from what it currently is. So, you might want to stay tuned for that, because you might end up really liking it. So, thank you for watching my video, and hopefully I have another video coming out real soon.